What is wrong? I don't know what's going on. Hey, welcome back. Today I'm live in two platforms, Kick and YouTube. Welcome back. Today I'm live in two platforms. And let's start the day with daily game. What's wrong? Oh, what's wrong? What's it saying? Okay, cancel it. Understand what's wrong. This will understand. Let's start the day when playing push mats. What's going on here? Just need to play. So when playing this mode, you may interact with users from outside the Xbox network. Xbox what? I don't know what's going on. Let's go.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
In with the challenge. And this is Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Camavinga. Good, strong midfield running here. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Messi. Now it's Yildiz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yildiz! Hangs in across. That's a decent clearance. Fernandez. And he's been shifted off it. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Luis Suarez. Eze. Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Messi. Throw in. Schlotterbeck. Zaire Emery. Fernandez gets across and deals with it. Yildiz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga. Fernandez. And this is Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yildiz. Knocks it into space. Played out towards the right wing. And that pass just didn't quite work. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vardiol. And Zaire Emery. And here's Suarez. Gets a good foot in there.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Fernandez looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Is there any takes a shot? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yildiz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Point blank header! He will be livid with himself. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Yildiz. Camavinga engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Messi. Yildiz tries a shot. He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Eze. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Good read, needed to be. Eder Militao. Cash. And it's Fernandes. Zaire Emery. Messi. Zaire Emery. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Messi. Eze. No way through. Alexander-Arnold, played out to the right. And Fernandes.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to...
Luis Suarez! It's off target and by quite a way.
Suarez clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He set himself up perfectly.
And he's well positioned here. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yildiz. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. He's free, he has got space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just about up to the hour now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And across it goes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fernandes. And here's Suarez. Played into space. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Eze. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Over to the left. Now it's Camavinga. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. An ambitious ball here. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field is number 11.
Zaire Emery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gavi. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi is onto this. And now they can clear their lines. Played out to the left flank. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And they can counter here. Great vision. Eze's cross. Cleared away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And he's searching through. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3! They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. Zaire Emery. And this is Lewandowski.
Manchester United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as you...
I guess I will get relegated.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Luis Suarez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Hazard! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what a mistake! And it's Zaire Emery. Has a look and plays it forward. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Zaire Emery. Camavinga. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Lewandowski. Still goalless. Now it's Messi. Now it's Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Luis Suarez! They would have been quick to recover this. Suarez looking sharp there. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Robertson. Fernandes. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Robertson. De Bruyne. And it's Caicedo. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the left it goes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Knocks it into space. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Robertson.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Caicedo. That's a shade optimistic. Zaire Emery. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caicedo.
Maybe 1 minute at a time.
For De Bruyne. And it's Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Shot could be on. Zaire Emery. Chance here to counter. Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Plenty to aim at here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandes. And Robertson. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Zaire Emery. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Luis Suarez. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's been caught. Camavinga! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
and number 2 then. Messi plays it short, turns and goes back, tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Just cruising.
And the lead is extended still further. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And he celebrates his 30th goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Caicedo. Valverde. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Messi. He's in a good position here. It's Son Heung-min! Azar. Out for a throw. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's been cut out, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. And he welcomed. He's had a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Robertson. Now Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 22, Fernandez. Coming on the field,
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
55, Caicedo.
And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. And the shot chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Incoming delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time added on 4 minutes. Akanji spots it and intercepts. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Just a quick announcement.
Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award.
Hmm. Need 2 more points for promotion. Ah, He was he was noob and had bad luck. Noob means noob more than me. He had same skill as us. What happened?
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Let's begin.
So that's got things underway. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Over to the left. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Marquinhos wins the duel this time.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's...
Oh, what has happened here? And that's aimed into the middle. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Luis Suarez. And it's made its way to him. Marquinhos. Now it's Villa. Played out to the left flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. He has found a way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Vardiol. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Bebeto. And he shoots! And he can clear it away. Schlotterbeck clears it away. He is through here. Neymar!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Searching passes played there. Tries to get it clear. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. And that was very necessary. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Can he finish?
Yeah.
Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah.
Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Chance for a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Luis Suarez. Chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Neymar. David Villa. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Suarez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Backward it goes. Big chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. This looks promising. And he's gone looking for safety. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Luis Suarez. And there is the half-time whistle. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. That gets things going for the second half. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! No mistake!
That's a goal.
And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Now I'm invisible for promotion. Okay. And I'm playing Division 6. Oh, I'm playing Division 6. No matter what, I will keep playing Division 6 because I'm noob, I'm noob. I have to learn a lot of things. Let's start again. Ayo. Ayo, my viewer. Welcome. Are you enjoying my gameplay? If send message. Hey dear, how you doing? I'm always ready. Let's go.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers.
Here's a chance!
Nicely cleared.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out to the left it goes.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Zaire Emery. Good, strong midfield running here. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. Threads one in. Chance! Goal! Manchester United!
I did this.
There is the breakthrough! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Luis Suarez, Rodri. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Vardiol. First quarter of an hour gone. And that is as far as they're going to go. Aimed beyond the defence.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Great defending, strong and determined. Played in with purpose. Saliba with the clearance. Plays a sharp little ball. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Lovely ball and a real chance now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Raul. It's Van Dijk. Raul. Zaire Emery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Driving on and making good progress. Vardiol. Hazard. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's there to retrieve it. Serginho. Raul. throw-in.
Potential Division 5 player, you don't know.
And that's definitely not his best. Can he get on the end of this? And he's hit it long. Now he's off and running. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Luis Suarez. What a throw in. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. And here's Suarez. That's a good ball out wide. Foot in. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Lewandowski has fallen kindly here, and it's come back out to him. They've scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he latch on to this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Lewandowski. Zaire Emery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. So much time and space here. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. De Jong powering forward here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the second half started. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. Raul. And this is Lewandowski. And Jamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Nice control. And it's De Jong. And that has been knocked clear. Kamavinga, spread it left. And he's been shifted off it. Tries to play it through. Lewandowski! Swung over. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Luis Suarez! Defending of the desperate variety. And he can clear it away. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Schlotterbeck. Guardiola. And it's Azar. And that is a little undercooked. Played out to the right. Zaire Emery. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Manchester United have a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Applies the finish! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Hazard knocks it into space. Great vision. And he was alert to it. Guardiola. Kamavinga. And Azar. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Messi. Kimmich. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8. Eduardo Camavinga.
Manchester United desperately searching for the winner here.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vardiol going full tilt down the left. Pass somewhat off target.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Fernandez. Coming on to replace him is
Messi.
number 25.
Bissouma with the foul. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Hazard. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Looking for options for movement. Caicedo. Now it's Hazard. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gavi. Decent progress down the left. Oh, well measured. And this is Luis Suarez. Corner given.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Messi plays it short. And he thumps it clear.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Played through into space. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Caicedo. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gavi. And we're done. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his...
Really bad gameplay. No. What to do? Let's see. Let's play this one. Huge exclusive priority. It's a beginner mode? No. This place. Poster. No, legend. Let's begin. Let's begin.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He can get that clear. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He is through here! Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Ayew. Alexander-Arnold clears. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Fatawu. Some really good ball movement. And he's... And Ayew! Oh, the ball's went loose here. And he's managed to get free. And back in possession and ready to go again. Shapes to shoot! Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vestergaard gets across to intercept that. Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely feet. Goes for the shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Manchester United have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right, and here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has ended up in no man's land. James. Leicester looking to pass their way through. And this is Ayew. No, he's had it taken off him. Played out to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Winks. Oh, well measured. Saliba does well to get it back. Caicedo. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the left. Vardiol. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Ayew. Ayew's delivery. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's Camavinga. Ayew threads one in, and he welcomes it in. He's got away. Steaming on goalwards. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, what has happened here? Delivers the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Very nicely done. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Thomas. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Crossed it again. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Winks, played out towards the right wing. Fernandes was in no mood for any of that. James. Okoli. And Vestergaard. James. Ayew. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get away here? Winks. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Delivers with whip. Van Dijk clears it away. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Shoots! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So here comes the substitution. So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that is out of play.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's come loose! Well, that has not gone well. Ricardo Pereira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And that's a dangerous ball. Mbappe. And it's Caicedo. Here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Thomas. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbappe, Camavinga, and here's Suarez. That'll be a throw-in. That's going to go a long way. Ball's out once more. Saliba. Vardiol plays a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's hit the bar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to...
And it's been given away. Goes down, but nothing given. Thomas. Now it's Mavadini. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Fernandes goes looking wide. Decent chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Gets the shot away! Winks goes short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. What a throw in. That's tidy. Has crossed into the middle. Fernandez with a fine tackle.
They're failing with the very quality that should be delivered with more intent.
And he welcomes it in. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's gone forward. Now that looks a decent ball. And they're back on the ball again. And he's picked it up out wide. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Manchester United are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely...
Header comes in! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Suarez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Has a shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Deep, deep into injury time! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Leicester give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He has a look up, and he's gone backward here. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills, the odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Becklin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fellow, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. And this is Luis Suarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but
Luis Suarez! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
quarter of an hour played. And they're quick to press. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Caicedo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Decent enough try. And he's forced to go back. Burgess. Time on. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass is just off target. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Time on. Nicely aimed pass. He might be in here. Luis Suarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Over to the left. This looks promising. Spread it left. Just eases him off the ball. Timon, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Shoots! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's played it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Crossed in early. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. Burgess.
Has been indicated.
Time on. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Van Dijk. Nicely shaped ball. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Well, that has not gone well. Fernandes. It's Camavinga. Knocks it into space. No, again there's no way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Time on.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Fernandes. Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Camavinga. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Messi, who's set up one goal so far, played through for the wide man. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
60 minutes played. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. And that was very necessary. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely spread. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Camavinga pressing high and with purpose. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. He's gone for goal! Saliba spots it and intercepts. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite and with very good reason.
A case now of complete control. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are coasting towards victory. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes looking wide. Played out to the left flank. Timon receives it in a wide. He gets big! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's messy. So that's it, it is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Caicedo, Caicedo. Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku. Results. By stats. By stats. Yeah. By stats. Substitutes. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess. Here. Substitute. And Mappa makes really good run. That Got the wing, got the wing.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Wolverhampton have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short. This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Steaming on goalwards. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Point blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Tries to play it through. Mbappe gets into some space.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Well, Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Early ball out from the back. That'll be a throw. He's found a way through. Zaire Emery. Half an hour played now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wolverhampton do have a chance to counter here. He has a look up. Chance, surely! Just off target. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Saliba. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And the counter is on. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Could try cutting inside here. Delivered with swing. Defending of the desperate variety.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's there to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. He's in space and looking for options. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. Can he latch onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's shifting through the gears here. Drives it in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. He's had it taken off him. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that is a good... Tries a shot! Goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Camavinga. Luis Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zaire Emery. That's a lovely, neat pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And this is Luis Suarez. Camavinga. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's been taken short. Gavi is onto this. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gavi. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a good ball out wide. Luis Suarez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking to play him in. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Suarez. Number 8, Eduardo.
Played in. And he's there to clear it. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution in progress.
He's having a go. That was travelling.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Huang Hee-chan. Caicedo can get it clear. Great chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Caicedo. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Hervé. He's in a great position here. And across. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. That's at the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
For information provided by the local police.
It's completed. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my God. Thank you guys. Um, I'll be back tomorrow. That's all for today. Before quitting this game, let me claim all these rewards. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Quit.